Okay, so this video is about how Mike and I are dealing with all this stuff. I'll link again to my last video that just explains physically how things have gone down. At this point, it's been almost a week since we miscarried, and I've definitely had some good cries in there. I've been physically taking it easy, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm ready to just look forward again. I tend to be the kind of person who, when things are happening that are really intense, like any kind of emergency situation or whatever, I just am really calm, and I just kind of matter-of-factly deal with things as they come, and I don't have a lot of emotional reaction at the time. But definitely, in the days following the initial finding out we were pregnant and bleeding and going to the ER and all that stuff, it definitely sinking in more and has been a little bit, just, of course, more emotional and difficult. So the things that have really been helping me are that Mike has been a huge help, of course. I mean, he's a great partner, but we really are sharing this experience totally together. He's been taking a lot of time off work to just give me a break or be with me. And he's usually pretty stressed out about missing work, but I mean, with this stuff, he's just been, his priorities are totally in the right place. And, he's put our family first this whole week, which I really appreciate. Seeing my midwife last week, it was the first time I had seen her since one of my postpartum checkups with Alice, over a year ago. And she's just a really calm and reassuring person, so it was good to talk to her, talk through this stuff with her. And then, of course, the YouTube community. I just feel so fortunate to be in the midst of, all of you guys who, so many of you, really understand and have been here before. So I just feel so lucky that, I'm here at this time. The things that have been really been making me sad this week, mainly it's when I'm with Alice, and especially when she's being extra sweet or just extra cute or whatever. I just think about how excited we would be right now if we knew that she had a sibling on the way, and we would be 6 weeks at this point, and just making plans and starting to envision her, with another baby, and we just don't have that. I hope this doesn't make me sound insensitive, but in a way, having Alice now means that I can't really stop living, she still needs things all the time, and I just have to keep going on. So in a way that's helped. I've mostly had moments, after she's gone to bed when I can just, be sad and not do anything if I don't want to. But, for the most part, she's kept me on track because she still needs to eat and play, and she doesn't know what's going on. So she's kind of forced me to not just close up. I think that it's sort of a mixed blessing that we didn't know that we were pregnant. I know that the shock of starting to bleed would have been a lot worse, if we did know. If I had tested at the end of, what I thought was the end of the previous cycle, when I started bleeding the first time, if I had tested and found out we were pregnant then, I know that there's nothing I could have done, there's nothing that could have been done to intervene and stop the miscarriage from happening. And I think we would have, gotten more excited about things, and then maybe the loss would have been harder. But at the same time, maybe this sounds silly, but something painful to me is that I think about this little bit of future baby that just didn't have any love and attention directed towards it in the very early weeks, because you know, we knew that we were pregnant from Alice, you know, from 11 days past ovulation. And from that moment, I just was directing energy, you know, towards her like growing being. And with, you know, with this pregnancy, I just couldn't do that because I didn't know. So I feel really bad that, I don't know, that I just couldn't sort of like mother in the same way. It has been kind of hard for me to tell people what's happened. I've just chosen to tell like my immediate family and my sister-in-law and, you know, you guys. And I've left it up to Mike whether or not he wants to tell the rest of his family. Luckily, I haven't gotten any like misguided comments, you know, when people say things that they think are helpful but that just aren't after you've had a miscarriage. I haven't really gotten that yet, which is awesome. But I don't know, it's really been hard for me to feel like I need to manage other people's emotions about this. Yeah, I don't know. So at this point, it's been 6 days, and like I said, you know, I'm really trying to just start to move forward, and I've been trying to find ways to like channel the sadness I've had this week. Just the biggest thing is just like cherishing Alice and just hugging her and trying to do special things with her and just holding her closer than ever. Having my ground, of course. I'm trying to put a little bit more positive out into the world. Like I crocheted a scarf for charity that I'll talk about in some other video, but just trying to focus on others and just put good energy out again. And then of course like my outlets, my creative outlets, like cooking, crafts, being outside, and writing. I've been journaling. I haven't decided yet if I want to do something to kind of commemorate this loss, if that's something that I need, or if we have enough closure already. I'm still thinking on that, but at this point I'm just taking it day by day. We both are, and just, you know, hoping for good things in the future. Thanks again to all of you who have been supporting me and, you know, sending me kind words and messages and videos and everything. I appreciate it so much. It really means a lot to me. I hope to see you all soon and make some more videos soon on better terms. Take care.